roughly our first cut at this is about $400 billion over 10 years. So it's well short of, say, the recent tax bill costs. And we also posted this on the same day of how much the government essentially overpaid with employee retention credit, the old COVID program. They overpaid roughly about 300 billion on that. So we pretty much already spent the AI dividend just on that overpayment of those programs. By overpayment here, I mean it's technically legal, but it's done. Most of the payments are done well after COVID. It's just it was not a program that was well designed to focus on incentives and so forth. And so I think it is, once we put it all into balance, the AI dividend is much, much smaller than what some of the op-eds that you've been hearing, reading about. I won't name names, but several months ago, the Wall Street Journal had one particular op-ed, not by the editorial board, by I guess, author who claimed that, hey, AI is going to solve the federal budget, and that's just completely wrong.
Yeah, I always get a little bit instinctively wary when I hear about magic bullet solutions. Yeah. And that doesn't mean, like you said, I mean, this is a great thing. It's terrific, but we don't need to make it into something that it isn't.
In fact, if our numbers, suppose you doubled or tripled the productivity growth, it's still not going to solve the budget problem. And what people get is that, but when they're sometimes in the back of their mind, they're thinking, well, the tax base is going to get so much bigger, so you're going to get a lot more tax revenue. But keep in mind, most spending by the federal government is still on wages. And those wages, they're going to be keeping up with the rest of wages in the economy too. So you can't just have like the wage tax base is somehow growing, but the spending side is not growing with growth. In fact, Social Security, the initial benefit calculations explicitly tied to economic growth, wage growth during your during your lifetime, during your working age. Healthcare spending grows faster than economic growth. And then discretionary spending keeps up with economic growth as well. So even if our number, tripled our numbers, it's still not going to have a sizable, it'll have some impact, but not a sizable impact because you have to take into account the spending side as well.